Hi everybody, it's Mrs. Clark again. Can't get away from me, can you, this week? Right, today we're thinking about characters in stories. Okay, this is leading up to your big write, so we're going to be thinking of 2 characters that you would want to put in your big write on Friday, which might involve something to do with spies, I reckon. Right, first of all, can you have a think about one of your favourite stories and think of your favourite story character? If you want to, you can draw him, don't have to, okay? But underneath says there are lots that we do not know about the characters in the story of Mission Possible. And later on, I want you to actually, in a moment, come up with a character profile of both Pete Powers and one of the villains. Okay, and if you're not sure, can't find any information about their character, what you can do is just make it up yourself. I've actually made one up here. Look at this. If I move it on, I haven't put who it is. Okay, let me read it. See if you can. Shout out at the computer and tell me who you think it is. Don't worry about the age, but where they live. They live in a town. We don't know the name of it. Inside a huge chocolate factory. Have they got any brothers or sisters? No. But this character lives with lots of Oompa Loompas. What does this character look like? Likes to dress in unusual, brightly coloured clothes. Often wears purple, a top hat and white gloves. Carries a black cane and always has black shiny shoes. Bet you didn't know that. What is he like? What's his personality? He's very generous, creative, adventurous, and eccentric, which means slightly strange. Likes to play tricks on others and be silly. Loves chocolate and is very talented at inventing. And of course, I can write it on here. I'm sure you are shouting out to me. His name is Willy Wonka. Hope you got that. Okay. Now, what I want you to do is have a go at doing something very similar. Okay. I want you to try and make up a character profile for Pete Powers or Dodger Roger. You can do either. Okay. If you don't do Pete, you can do Polly. Right. You can print off the sheet if you want. That's one for Pete. I haven't done one for Polly, but you can just change it and draw your own picture and see if you can answer that. If you can't, as I said, just make up your own ideas. We do know he has got a sister called Polly. And then the other one, if you want to have a go, is at Dodgy Roger. Have a go at doing him. Okay? Okay. Once you have done that, you've got to think. I want you to have a think about a name, 2 names that you might like to have as your characters in your story for Friday. Okay? If you're not sure, you can have a read of how possibly it might be a good way to think of names. It says character names in stories are often really important and can hint at their personality or job. I always think that certain names suit certain kinds of people. It says Charles Dickens, David Walliams, Roald Dahl regularly use the names as a clue to what the character's like. So here's some examples. Mr. and Mrs. Twit, of course, in the book The Twits, are twits. They're silly. Mr. Willy Wonka is a silly name for a silly man. Remember Miss Root in the book The Diamond Dentist by David Walliams. He's a dentist. And of course, you have roots on your teeth. Miss Honey and Miss Trunchbull in Matilda are 2 very different types of teacher. Which one's the nice one? Which one isn't? Even if you don't know the story, have a guess. Miss Honey, Miss Trunchbull. You can guess. Now, have a go. Can you think of some names for a goodie and a baddie that will go into your story? Have a think. When you have, what I want you to do, you're going to write a description of them. Now, here we've got a paragraph about a teacher. Okay, this is what you've got to try and think of to put into your writing. It says here, Mr. Hawthorne strode into the classroom, slammed his briefcase on the top of his desk and perched on the edge of his pristine leather chair. He stared intensely out of the window and his angular nose twitched. The air was filled with an uncomfortable silence until Jimmy Jones stuttered, "Please, sir, what are we learning today?" A smile slithered across Mr. Hawthorne's page white face. "Today, boy," he hissed through brown, broken teeth, "you will be learning nothing." Now, just from that description, okay, you can say, is he nice? How do you know? What does he look like? How does he move? How does he speak? All these things you can get just from that small description. So, if I just go onto the bottom sheet that you will see, here we go. So what I want you to do is I want you to have a go, have fun, right? You've got to try and come up with 2 characters, their name, how old they are, that you would like to have in your spy story that you're going to do on Friday. Have a go at that. Tomorrow, we're going to be looking at your story and what's going to be involved in it, okay? So don't panic, but first of all, it'd be really good to know 2 characters that you will have in your story. If you get time, but you don't have to, and if you are going to have some spare time, you could have a go at doing this. I saw this and I thought, this would be great fun. You can have a go at designing a spy gadget. It says all good spies need gadgets. To help create yours, you could use the thinking mode. Have a look. It says here, this one's a skateboard. Have a read of it. Decide if you want to have a go. Don't have to, okay? But there's some ideas on what sort of spy gadget you might like. All right? Okay, everybody. Enjoy having a go at doing. Oh, let me go. Sorry. Have a go. Enjoy doing your characters. Okay. And if you don't want to print this off, you don't have to. Let me find it. All you need to do is you need to keep these for Friday, but think of 2 characters that would go in your story. If it helps you more, you could draw a picture of them first, then you could describe what they look like. Okay, so maybe draw a picture first, then do all the writing. Enjoy, make them as creative, as horrible, as nice as you want.